Okay. Hi guys. I want to do some commentary on Ed's video on Brian's video against Max. I've already covered it all already, but I want to do commentary on what Ed says. Okay.
Good evening. Seems that Brian Dengler has put up a video talking about Max Bauer, mid-season deceiver. Now remember, this is the same guy who's got a video up saying, I admit I'm lost. So take everything he says with a grain of salt. And he's complaining about Max doxing him.
Brian
doxing everybody in sight, this guy.
Brian doxed so many people.
So, about 1 minute in.
On Patreon.
The inner person in me to even speak on the internet because I realize I'm speaking to the world. Has to dial back the inner person in him. I thought Christ is supposed to be the inner person in us. He says, and talking in person, it wouldn't be that nice. I'll tell you that.
This guy has said that many times. He said, I wish I could tell you exactly what I want to say on the internet.
Brian has.
But I can't because they would ban me. He has said that himself.
Yep.
This phony, no good, rotten liar.
Brian's a hypocrite.
So the guy uses the F word in his videos. He uses other profanity and things. And if you were talking to him in person,
I've never heard him use the F word.
I've heard Max swear, whether it's F word or what. I've heard in some of his videos he has sworn, but anyway, I still like Max. I don't agree with the swearing, right? We've all done things wrong. We've all done things. Even Brian admits he's done it in the past. So, anyway, we've all got issues that we all can work on.
Wouldn't be that nice in reference to how he feels about me.
You pray for people who died.
Yep.
People's families who died.
That's what Denlinger does.
On my family and me. Old Testament. He's on Old Testament.
And Ed, he said on live chat that you're a pedophile. That's what Brian Denlinger said.
You get guys like Robert Breaker, who thinks the world of Max Bauer. It's not even his real name. The guy's in supposed public ministry, takes donations, and yet he can't even use his real name. Because you see, his real name would link to the fact that the guy is a criminal.
He was found criminal for being some pro-abortion issue, and that's what he found guilty. Last time I heard, so being a criminal doesn't disqualify you from doing God's work.
Yep.
Big criminal past him, you know.
Big criminal past. He's Al Capone.
And
big criminal. What big criminal past does he have?
And internet scamming and the whole deal.
What is that scam? He ain't scamming anybody.
You're the one who's scamming Brian Denlinger?
Max Bauer. That's just the name he publishes under.
Ripping people off. All your followers, ripping them off.
Buddy. So I'm going to show you the video now.
This is a hit on Max Bauer and Robert Breaker.
And you can hear it from his own mouth.
Well, Max Bauer's my buddy too.
Yep.
Here it is.
I'm friends with Max and Rob and also Ed.
I really have to dial back the inner person in me to even speak on the internet because I realize I'm speaking to the world. And talking in person, it wouldn't be that nice. I'll tell you that.
There you go.
Yeah. Brian has said that himself. Brian
That's
said,
right.
"Oh, I wish I could say the things I want to say but I get banned on the internet."
Brian did say that.
He has to dial back the inner person because he can't be honest.
Brian
about
also
what he really
said
feels,
that he would like to punch
really like to
Robert Breaker in the face.
A preacher.
On one live stream.
I don't know the context. I wish he's talking about you. Yeah, he knows about you. He knows you're a crook and a bum and a hermit.
Kind of an interesting thing there.
This is a guy who puts curses on people's families, people. You're a preacher. Yeah, right. Preacher what? You're on the internet. You can't preach anybody.
That a man that's supposed to be a Christian, and a lot of these enemies of mine, they rely on this guy. And they go there and it's so funny. I get people and they say, why are you attacking Robert Breaker? And you shouldn't have been making fun of him and things. You know, you need to grow up. You're immature or whatever else. I'm making fun of a false prophet, first of all.
Well, good. Remember that, people.
False prophet is there's no such thing. There's false teachers. There's no more prophets anymore, right? So someone's either a false teacher or they're a good teacher, right? Robert Breaker teaches the correct gospel.
302, because I don't hear nothing from his buddies when they come on my videos saying,
And I learn a lot from
Brian Daniels.
Ninja.
I'm doing that for false prophet, just like he's claiming to go after Robert Breaker.
But you ought to go over to some of Max Bauer's videos, and his videos where he actually impersonates me and makes fun of me and attacks me personally about all kinds of different things. And look in the comments, you'll see Robert Breaker there making fun, changing the first part of my name, Den, to Dung.
He got no sense of humor. He thinks it's persecution. He prays for people, for the family, for him, the person and the families to be killed. That's what he's prayed, people.
It's a problem. Psalm 101 verse.
It's a problem. If only he was a problem. You're hiding out in Maine. What's the problem?
Is 1 through 8. We're going to read these verses here. I'm going to show you a very interesting tie-in here. Psalm 101, verse 1. I will sing of mercy and judgment. Unto thee, O Lord, will I sing. A Christian should want judgment. And you say, well, it's not written to... Psalm is very much, the things are written aforetime are written for our learning. The book of Psalms has some real beautiful blessings in it. I realize,
yeah, we understand that, idiot.
as doctrinally you're in the Old Testament, you know, there's a political system there and whatever else with the Jews and the nation of Israel. But there's a lot of instruction in righteousness. We should love judgment.
Yeah, and you're not supposed to hold curses on people.
That's
On
right.
their families.
Verse 2, I will behave myself wisely in a perfect way. Righteous living. O when wilt thou come unto me? I will walk within my house with a perfect heart. It isn't just, well, when I'm on the internet, I kind of have to, behave myself a little bit. I can still use the F word in some of my videos, like this Max Bauer guy does. No, it's actually also when you are in your house. I'm the same guy in my home as I am when I'm preaching.
Preaching in front of video. You're still in your house. Or you're outside your property. When you're preaching. You're in front of a YouTube channel in your house, a YouTube camera. Or you're just right on your property somewhere, standing around. You're preaching to a camera.
When I meet people out in the street.
You don't meet anybody out in the street. You never take one picture of you in the world. And then one time, if you've taken a picture of anybody you met out there on the street, you
Brian's
phony.
a phony.
Or else when I witness to people.
You don't witness to anybody, you phony. You think if he had a convert, that guy wouldn't be on YouTube?
Of course he would.
What a phony.
Yep.
He wants to live in his little land, hiding out, making YouTube videos, and sucking people money.
Brian is the
Max
number
Bauer
one
says it,
phony.
dial back who I really am, my inner person. But if you met me in person,
You've said that yourself. He has said, when he was putting those other that thing out to send out all his videos, to send that out, he said, "Oh, I wish I could say everything I want to say, to preach the way I want to preach on YouTube, but I'd be banned."
Brian did.
wouldn't be that nice. And some of you people think he's saved and I'm lost.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's got the right gospel and you don't.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, you think behavior dictates how you're saved. See, he thinks how a person acts. Point thing, we don't know how you act, Brian. You phony. We don't know how you act. We just have your word of how you're acting.
You need to be saved. Verse 3.
Self-righteous. You're self-righteous, bro.
I will set no wicked thing before mine eyes. I hate the work of them that turn aside. It shall not cleave to me. I wonder if old Max there, I wonder if he hates the, or hates things that are wicked things. You know, does he put wicked things before his eyes? I'll say it that way.
Well, you did
That's
for
right.
many years, but now you're self-righteous about it. You say you got people who you're witnessing to or talking to who are involved in the same problem. How are you going to get them out of pornography with your years of study?
Does he hate that stuff? I know he actually
You loved it for years.
reviews movies on his channel, but he's saved and I'm lost.
Yeah, he has the right gospel. You don't.
You people are so wicked. Verse 4, a froward heart shall depart from me. I will not know a wicked person. I have no friends that are wicked people. I'll tell
You lie. He said you're witness. You deal with people all the time, but you know they're saved because they live and change lives, but they're still having problems, and you're dealing with them.
you that much right now. I hate the sound of profanity.
Oh, jeez, aren't you?
Brian
So
is a phony.
And I have ever since I've gotten saved.
No, you didn't. You have something recent.
That's
It's
right.
recent you got all of a sudden like but hey, you didn't mind pornography.
Before I was saved, I'd swear. I'd
What about your pornography, Brian?
watch a lot of movies, Hollywood filth movies and things of that.
So now you think you're saved because you don't like filthy words.
Profanity in them.
You know, cursing is not just foul words; it's also wanting evil for people.
That's right.
That's a curse.
That's right.
Bother me a bit. I got saved, and that was one of the first things that went. All of a sudden, the sound of profanity I can't handle it anymore.
Oh, but it wasn't pornography, was it? You didn't mind looking at looking at women, lusting on them, naked.
And Brian Denley's not
That's
even
it, Brian.
legally
So you
married.
just pick and choose your sins.
Not a proper
I'll tell you
marriage.
what, if you can hang out with wicked people, and you're not witnessing to them and things like that, you just hang out and whatever. You better check yourself.
Yeah, you should. You should separate from wicked people who want to change. So how many people were you hanging around and deceiving when you were involved in pornography and on YouTube? I think that's sometimes when you on YouTube. How many people were you deceiving when you were involved in that sin?
There's a big problem there. Verse 5, whoso privily slandereth his neighbor, him will I cut off. Him that hath an high look and a proud heart will not I suffer. Mine eyes shall be upon the faithful of the land, that they may dwell with me. He that walketh in a perfect way, he shall serve me. And I did a whole study on the thing of perfection as a Christian. The Bible, the New Testament, says that you can be perfect, but it defines how that perfection can come.
Yeah, we know what that is. Maturity. Not sinless perfection.
Doesn't mean sinless.
Yeah, we know that. So what do you make an issue of Max's sins then? What do you make an issue of Max's sins? Everyone still sins, no matter how mature you get. You
Exactly.
Okay?
Still sin.
Watch the study on that.
Yeah, watch a study on it. That means you still sin.
That's right.
You also did a thing about taking the log out of your eye before you deal with the other guy's mote in his eye.
Links at the end if I can remember to do it. Verse 7.
Yeah, you're so busy. You might forget the links.
He that worketh deceit shall not dwell within my house. He that telleth lies shall not tarry in my sight. A preacher of righteousness, like Robert Breaker is supposed to be, and yet he's...
What does he do with Robert Breaker? What does he do with Robert Breaker? How does Robert Breaker know what Mac Dowell's doing?
He doesn't.
companion to this wicked man that openly admits in a live stream that he has to dial back who he really is.
Just like you did.
That's
We'll stop
right.
here, put this up, and then I'll do the second half. Amen. Thank you.
Okay, this is the end of part 1. Okay, thank you.